Welcome to Satya's Software Channel. Today, we are going to see the third video on testing, manual testing. Manual testing is a type of software testing. Software testers manually execute the test cases without automation tools. Manual means using human brain and creativity to write the test cases and execute those test cases. It identifies the bugs, errors, and defects in the software system, application, or the product that's being developed. Testers find those bugs and then send them to the development team for fixing them. Manual testing is a must and must be done on any software, application, or product that's before the software can be automated, because we have to determine the feasibility of automation, whether this software product or application can be automated. Goal of manual testing. Manual testing is to ensure that the software is error free and working in agreement with the specified business functional requirements, are also called as SRS, SPF, or the requirement documentation. Based on the requirement documentations, the testers write the test cases and they compare the results that are written from the test cases with the results that are obtained. The results that are obtained are called as actual results, and the results that are written are called as expected results. These results are written based on the functional documents or requirement documents. If they both match, it's a pass criteria, and if they fail, it's a fail criteria. The failed things are sent back to the development team for fixing. Manual tester does testing from an end user perspective with creativity to ensure that the software is detected with maximum number of errors to the maximum extent. He ensures that the software is defect free to the maximum extent. The manual tester thinks how the client would use the software or the end user would use the software. He would include positive and negative test cases to ensure that maximum defects are found. The ultimate aim is to ensure that the client gets a good quality of software. Quality is directly proportional to the company reputation. The goal of manual testing. Manual testing, the test cases should have 100% test coverage. It should be ensured that the entire functionality is covered based on priority and risk. We have seen the principles of software testing, right? Applying all those 7 principles of software testing, testing must be carried out. The goal of manual testing of software system or application or product is to ensure the delivery of bug-free, defect-free, and error-free software product or application to the end user or the client. For this, the tester is going to determine various possibilities and do all the required ways to find out bugs, errors, and defects. Manual testing does not require any testing tool. Manual testers need not know automation. 100% automation is not possible for any software. Any software, product, or application must be manually tested before determining the feasibility for automation. It could be different types of applications. Based on the application, the type of automation is determined. Manual testing needs 3 things: more time, more effort, and more people. Manual testing is needed to check automation feasibility. Applications are of different types, and based on the application type, automation tool is decided. There are different stages of software development. The first one is requirement analysis, design, coding and development, system testing, user acceptance testing, and production. Manual testing is done in system testing and user acceptance testing. It can also be done in coding and development, for unit testing, and for integration testing. Functional expertise or knowledge is needed to do manual testing. There is a difference between a layman and a manual tester. Anyone cannot perform manual testing. It needs skills and expertise. For example, there is an application. It has a lot of menus which have to be drilled down. For this, the functional expertise is needed. How to go onto different menus, how to give different options, how to give the data, and all these things, functional expertise is needed. Test cases written in the system testing should have 100% or whole test coverage to ensure that the product is defect free to the maximum extent possible. The defects found during the testing are reported by the testers to the developers or the development team. Multiple defects are found during testing. Defects are fixed by the developer and re-promoted in the testing environment. The developer fixes the errors and re-promotes the functionality again. After re-promotion, the tester again tests it. So it's called as retesting to ensure that the bugs reported earlier were fixed and those are not causing impact on any other functionalities. Then, when the software or application is bug free, it is delivered to the client. The intent is to ensure that client gets a good quality product which is bug, error and defect free and convenient to use by the client. The ultimate aim is to deliver bug, defect, and error free product to the maximum extent possible. Types of manual testing: unit testing, integration testing, system testing, regression testing, security testing, performance testing, user acceptance testing, and compatibility testing. Myths and facts about software testing. Myth 1: anyone can do manual testing. Fact 1: testing requires many kinds of skill sets. It requires creativity, functional knowledge, and then understanding from a client perspective, and then executing the negative and positive test cases. So, any person cannot do manual testing. Myth 2: automation is always better than manual testing. Fact 2: it depends upon the software application or the product that's being tested. Some products are not so compatible for automation testing. So, to decide, we have to first do manual testing to find out whether the product is suitable or not. Myth 3: automation testing is more powerful than manual testing and 100% automation testing can be done. Fact 3: 100% automation cannot be done. Manual testing is also essential. To determine whether a product needs to be automated or not is decided by manual testing. In all the cases, 100% automation cannot be done, and hence manual testing is also done. Myth 4: software testing is easy and simple. Fact 4: software testing is a challenging process. Writing optimal test cases for testing requires great logical skills. For example, you are given an application and you have to write the test cases for an application. Lot of creativity is involved to write positive and negative test cases and to find bugs to the maximum extent possible. Skill and expertise is needed to do software testing. Myth 5: quality control and quality assurance are software testing. Fact 5: testing is just an integral part of quality control. Quality control and assurance include many activities like audits, metrics, reviews, and so on. Myth 6: when a client reports bug, it is the fault of software testers. Fact 6: quality is the responsibility of analysts, developers, testers, and stakeholders of the product. There could be a miscommunication in telling about the requirement. Sometimes it could be an impact that was not anticipated beyond the scope. So all such errors, tester is not always responsible. Myth 7. No creativity is needed for software testing. Fact 7. Creativity is needed for making test approaches, designing and executing test cases, as well as writing them very well. The same scenario can be written in different ways. A expert software tester can consolidate and write the scenario covering a great coverage, whereas an unskilled person might take many steps to cover the same scenario. Software testers can also write negative test cases, which precisely aim in finding out the bugs, errors, and defects. So, a lot of creativity is needed to write those. Myth 8. Software testing assures bug-free software product or application. Fact 8. Software testing discovers as many defects as possible. Identifying an assurance of defect-free product is impossible. There could be some hidden bugs. So it is not possible to say that the product is 100% defect-free. What can be assured is maximum defect-free product to the client or to the stakeholder. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more updates. Please leave your valuable comments and likes.